All right, distributing a negative can be tricky. So we need to follow the same steps that we've been practicing, and we just have to be careful with our negatives. So here we have -2 times the quantity of x plus 7. We are going to distribute the -2. So it becomes -2 times x plus -2 times 7. From here, we just simplify. -2 times x is -2x. Again, it's a plus sign inside the parentheses that stays there. All right, so it's plus -2 times 7, which is -14. From here, we don't like to see double signs. So what I mean by that is it's plus a negative. We don't like to see that. So we're going to rewrite it instead of add the opposite as just subtraction. So it's going to be -2x minus 14. All right, another example, this is the quantity of 5 minus y times -3y. We're going to distribute the -3y to everything inside those parentheses. So it's 5 times -3y. Again, it's minus inside the parentheses, so the minus stays where it is. And then it's y times -3y. From here, we simplify. 5 times -3y is -15y. And y times -3y, again, you have the same variable, and when you multiply the same variable together, it gets an exponent depending on how many of that variable there is. So there are two y's there, so it becomes -3y to the second power. Okay. And again, we need to rewrite this. If you remember from last week, we want our highest exponent to be written first, and it's minus a negative. We don't like seeing double signs, so when you subtract a negative, that becomes a positive. Okay, so we're going to rewrite this as positive 3y to the second, and it's -15y, so that negative travels with it, and it becomes minus 15y. So number 6 can be actually a little bit difficult here because we don't see a number, we just see a negative sign. Again, if you remember, whenever there is not a coefficient in front of a variable, it's understood that that coefficient is 1. So here we just see a negative sign. We don't see a number. It's understood that you're actually going to be multiplying a -1. So we're distributing -1, and we are going to distribute it to the 2x and to the 11. From here, we simplify. -1 times 2x is -2x, and -1 times 11 is -11. Again, we do not like seeing double signs, so we don't want to see minus a negative or plus a negative here. So because it's minus a negative, that is the same thing as a positive. So this gets rewritten as -2x plus 11. All right, so again, now it's your turn. Go ahead and try these. So look at your examples to help you out. I will be checking over your answers once you submit this assignment.